Welcome to another episode of The Brain, brought to you by Press Xpress. This is your host, Masuma Rahman Nabila. While I am talking to you right now, about 5,405 kilometers away, millions of Palestinian people are now fighting against Israeli military machines for their lives, their land, and peaceful future. On 7th October 2023, Israel declared war on the Gaza Strip after an unprecedented attack by the armed Palestinian group Hamas, causing thousands of casualties on both sides.
אזרחי ישראל, אנחנו במלחמה, לא במבצע, לא בסבבים, במלחמה.
In the last 75 years of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, many have lost their lives and many have been displaced from their roots due to a colonial act that was carried out more than a century ago. It all began when Britain's then Foreign Secretary Arthur Balfour wrote a letter to Lionel Walter Rothschild, a figurehead of the British Jewish community in 1917. Before the Balfour Declaration, Palestine had the majority of Arab settlers. In 1930, the escalating tensions between Muslims and Jewish in Palestine eventually led to the Arab Revolt, causing 5,000 Palestinian deaths. To resort to the revolt, in 1947, the United Nations adopted Resolution 181, which called for the partition of Palestine into independent Arab and Jewish state and was supposed to end the British mandate. With countless Zionist attacks, more than 500 Palestinian villages, towns and cities were destroyed, causing an estimated death of 15,000 Palestinians within 1949, what Palestinians refer to as the Nakba, or catastrophe in Arabic. The Zionist movement captured 78% of historic Palestine. The remaining 22% was divided into what are now the occupied West Bank and the besieged Gaza Strip. And about 750,000 Palestinians were forced out of their homes. Later in 1964, finally the Palestinian Liberation Organization (PLO) was formed, and a year later the Fatah political party was established. After 20 years of Nakba in 1988, the Arab League recognizes the PLO as the sole representative of the Palestinian people. The relationship between Bangladesh and Palestine can be traced as far back fight for liberation in 1971 for the recognition of the newly established Bangladesh. In November of 1988, Bangladesh and 137 countries to recognize Palestine as an independent state. From 1971 till today, the PLO recognized Israel based on a two-state solution. Palestine faced the second Intifada and the death of PLO leader Yasser Arafat in 2004. In 2005, a one-month Fatah-Hamas civil war broke out and Hamas successfully expelled Fatah from the Gaza Strip. And Fatah, the main party of the Palestinian Authority, resumed control of parts of the West Bank. Since 2005, Israel launched 4 protected military assaults on Gaza where thousands of Palestinians have been killed. Amidst these, even Palestine attempted a few counter-chases for survival. After Bangabandhu, his daughter Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is now following his pathos.
বাংলাদেশ ফিলিস্তিনের পাশে সব সময় আছে ভবিষ্যতেও থাকবে
As of December 2020, 165 of the 193 total member states of the United Nations recognized Israel as a country. But Bangladesh, Malaysia, North Korea and 25 other countries did not recognize Israel as an individual state.
এবছর ফিলিস্তিনের উপর বিপর্যয় নিয়ে আসা নাকবা এর 75 বছর পূর্ণ হলো। ফিলিস্তিনের জনগণের অধিকার আদায়ের লক্ষ্যে আমাদের প্রচেষ্টা অব্যাহত থাকবে। বাংলাদেশ ফিলিস্তিনের পাশে সবসময় আছে, ভবিষ্যতেও থাকবে।
After the recent escalation of the conflict on 7th October, when Israel declared for a widespread ground attack, Bangladesh's Foreign Minister A.K. Abdul Momen cleared Bangladesh's stance on the Israel-Palestine conflict and the two-state resolution. Bangladesh believes that Israel is violating the UN provisions of human rights.
কিছু লোকের জন্য সারা একটি কালেকটিভ পানিশমেন্ট ইজ নট ডিজায়ারেবল, এবং পানি, তারপরে ওষুধ, খাবার দাবার বন্ধ করা, এইটা ইজ নট অ্যাকসেপ্টেবল। এগুলো মানবিকতার লঙ্ঘন, এবং আমরা মনে করি টু স্টেট সলিউশন ইজ দ্য অনলি সলিউশন, যেটা ইউএন বারবার কি করেছে, রেজলিউশন 242 and 338 এর মাধ্যমে স্থায়ী সমাধান সম্ভব।
It also should be mentioned that Bangladesh does not accept Israeli passports and does not allow Bangladeshis to travel to Israel with Bangladeshi passports. Not only Israel-Palestine, Bangladesh advocates for global peace in general under its foreign policy of friendship to all, malice to none, because every life matters.